Show. This is the 117th National Western Stock Show. It's been going for a long time, a lot of traditions here. Many of you, if I gave you a chance to tell your story of coming to the National Western the first time, could relate in different ways. I came here with my father in 1964 or 1965, and when we came over the hill out here east of Denver, I thought it was the largest city in the world. I'd never been to a city that big. And when I was able to go to the rodeo in the arena where you judged yesterday, I thought it was the largest rodeo arena ever. And obviously it's a very small rodeo arena. So you have your memories and I have mine, but we're all here because we care about judging and we care about coming to Denver to the National Western. This evening I'd like to start us off with an invocation, and I've asked my good friend Johnny Trickle from Clarendon, Texas, to please come and lead us in the invocation.
Gentlemen, if you'll remove cover, and everybody please join me in an attitude of prayer. Lord, thank you for such a special event. It's just awesome that we're able to freely do this in this great nation of ours. Lord, I would like to give a special thanks to Dr. Clint Rusk and Kelly Bruns and all of their staff, and even the ones that we don't see. For you young people, I think you realize it, but if you ever put something like this on, you'll understand the depth of what it takes. And there are so many people that we need to give our gratitude to. And Lord, I want to thank you for allowing me the blessing of talking to one Roger Toole, who I think is a mega icon in this industry. He certainly is for me. And the reason I bring that up, young people, is that I asked him yesterday while he's down there sorting the steers for us, man, I thought you were retired. He says, I love this and I love giving back to the young people. And he has such a great passion that I hope everyone in this room will get instilled with that type of passion for this industry. And if it's not within this industry, Lord, please give everyone passion for something, because it makes getting through this world so much easier. Lord, I would also please ask that everyone here inherit the integrity, honesty, the discipline that this endeavor is supposed to instill us with, and not only for our professional development, but those traits that this great exercise grants us will allow us to more effectively bring people to your kingdom. Lord, with that being said, I would like to thank all the servicemen and women out there that do so much for us to have all the freedoms that we have so that we can participate in something so special. Lord, I know everyone in this room is affected by someone that's battling a great illness or has recently dealt with tragedy. Please put your hand on them and guide them and allow them to have more faith in you than they ever had. And please forgive us for our sins and grant everyone in this room traveling mercies, and for all of us to get home safe. And last but not least, I'd like to thank the families of all of the contest administrators, workers, and coaches, because they're back home doing chores for us or whatever it may be. And, they have a real passion for what we're doing too, to allow us to take the time away from our families in order to give it back. And all of the young people here one day will no longer be a young person. And I hope that you see the importance of this, and that 10, 20, 30 years down the road, there's people in this room right now that are anywhere from 18 to 21 years old that are giving back and doing what a lot of the people on this stage, and even the ones that are not in the limelight, that you give back to this so that livestock judging will continue for generations to come. In your son's name we pray, amen.
Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you leading us this evening. Folks, enjoy your meal. We'll get started in a little while. Maybe the best part of all of this is the fellowship that we have and a chance to get to visit with one another, so take full advantage of that. Our wait staff is with us. We are ready. Okay, if I could have your attention, please. I know I've called you to attention numerous times this evening, and we're still not really ready to start. But I want to let you know this is your 5-minute warning. So whatever you need to do, do it now. We'll be ready to start at about 20 after. So 5-minute warning, we will begin. If you are here and you have not notified me that your dean, department head, president, or other dignitary is here, please come see me now. stand here and hold it like Vanna. I don't trust that.
Just don't bump the plane.
Yeah.
I got more tea for you.
Okay.
You have the whole picture if you want to
Thanks.
drink.
Yes. Why don't you just hold it?
Is that like over your shoulder?
Yeah. You can just, no, I don't expect you to do that. Here, let's just let it down.
Maybe?
Yeah,
That looks more stable.
sure.
Do you think you'll be able to get a? Do you think you'll be able to get a wheelchair up here for you to sit in?
Oh, no.
Here's one without a thingy on the back.
Awesome.
There.
Perfect. Okay, if I could please have your attention, we are ready to begin. So once again, I would like to welcome all of you, those of you that are here in the banquet hall and those of you that are joining us from around the world this evening for the 117th National Western Stock Show Collegiate Livestock Judging Contest Banquet. At this time, we're going to introduce our wait staff. Some of them have been with us as many as 26 years, serving us, not you necessarily, but the coaches' dinner last night, and serving us here at the banquet for a long time. So this evening we have with us, they're here over to my left and your right, Mr. Ryan Meyer, our event manager. You can wave your hand, there you go. Margaret Canine. Margaret Canine is our banquet manager. Arturo Valdez is our head server. And Alex Morelos, our banquet captain. Please give all of them a nice round of applause. Whenever you think you have a tough job and you look out across a room this big and you know you have to serve the entire room in a certain amount of time, they have a big job. So we appreciate what you folks do. Thank you for taking good care of us, and thank you for a great meal this evening. So at this time, I would like to introduce our head table, and we're going to start down here to my right. Miss Sarah Vicklin Tabor is the livestock concierge. I didn't even know what a concierge did for sure, but I'm pretty sure we need one of those on our judging team committee for next year, so Sarah has volunteered to join us. Alyssa DePorter is with the National Western Stock Show Livestock Office. I told them both earlier that one of them was going to have to give a welcome, and they both started to have heart palpitations, and so they said they are not speakers and do not want to do that. So welcome on behalf of the National Western. We're glad to have these two representatives with us here this evening. That Jennifer Boca is the new livestock superintendent. She was not able to be with us this evening, but Kelly and I have met with her on numerous occasions. Jennifer Boca is a former student of mine at Colorado State University. She came on board here at the National Western, is involved in lots and lots of activities and gets pulled in many directions, and so she is helping with another event this evening. Next to her is Judy Blum. Judy is also one of my former students. She's a former awards chair, and we brought her back on. We picked her up on waivers here a couple weeks ago, and you can see what the job that she has done helping lay out the awards that Alyssa helped order and have available for us this evening. So congratulations. Please give both of them a nice round of applause for a beautiful award setup. Mr. Ben Fritz is to my right here. He and Kelly Bruns have been outstanding help. They work together to pick your cattle classes that you saw yesterday. Contestants bragged about. Outstanding job for both of them, and I enjoy working with them a great deal. Kelly joined us a year ago as a co-superintendent, and Ben serves as the assistant superintendent of the carload contest. To my left is Miss Trixie Carlstrom. Trixie's been with us as an assistant superintendent, and I think you are approaching how many years now? 16, 18 years helping at the National Western with this banquet and with this contest. She's invaluable. She takes care of a ton of details. She is a former member of the Colorado State horse judging team. Next to her is Miss Carrie Unick. Carrie would have judged on the livestock judging team at CSU in 1996, the last team that I coached, partly responsible for the loss of some of the hair that I don't have anymore. She has taken on the responsibility of managing the Reasons Room and does a great job with that. She's personally a great friend and just an outstanding individual. The other two young people have been with us now for several years. Grace Coley is a contest support individual who also helped with Reasons Room management, and Dr. Cody Roth also serves in that role. He is a veterinarian, and both of them are alumni from Colorado State University. Please give them a nice round of applause. We have two special guests with us this evening from the Denver Ag and Livestock Organization. Miss Tima McIntosh is their president, and Mr. John Corkle is their treasurer. Would both of you please stand? We have an individual with us this evening, a special honored guest of mine who was with us 31 years ago at this banquet when Colorado State had the champion team. He is now a Special Forces Green Beret. He's sitting over here to my right. It's my son. His name is Shane. Been to Afghanistan 5 times. Seated with him is his wife, Julie, and a friend of theirs. The friend of theirs is Miss Victoria Nevins. She lives here in Denver. Victoria is the mother of Liam Nevins, a Special Forces soldier in the Colorado Army National Guard who was fatally wounded in Afghanistan in 2013. Please give them a nice round of applause. Thank you very much. At this time, I would also like to introduce another list of special guests. I've told our coaches for the last several years, as a former coach myself and a former administrator, it's very important that we have support for our judging programs at a higher level than just the coach's position. And our list has grown now to where it takes a full page of those folks that are joining us this evening who represent administration at a number of universities. So if you would, please stand and please hold your applause till we've introduced all of them. But from Northeastern Junior College, head of the Department of Agriculture, a personal friend of mine, Mr. Mike Anderson. Also with us this evening from Iowa State University, head of the Department of Animal Science, is Dr. Jason Ross. We also have Dr. Joe Cassidy, who was the department head and now is the Dean of Agriculture at South Dakota State University, also a personal friend of mine. We have with us the president of Casper College, Dr. Darren Devine, along with Dr. Jerry Hawks, who is the Dean of the School of Science at Casper College, Mr. Heath Horniker, who is the head of the Ag Department at Casper College, as well as Brandon Cozine, the Vice President of Academic Affairs at Casper College. We have Dr. Scott Lake, who is Research Chair in the Department of Animal Science at the University of Wyoming. You can stand, that'd be fun. Lots of good cowboys amongst this group. Also with us, Mr. Kane Austin, who is President of the Junior College Coaches Association. They'll be presenting an award a little bit later on. And Dr. Parker Henley, President of the Senior College Coaches Association. Please give a nice round of applause for our administrators who are with us this evening. We also have a number of parents and other guests that are with us. If I missed you in the introduction, if there's an administrator I missed, please stand along with our parents that are joining us this evening. Please stand so we can recognize you. Very good. One of my favorite things in the introductions every year is to introduce the new coaches. So if our first-year coaches would please stand. Across the room, there are a number of them. I'd also like to recognize the rest of our coaches, our veteran coaches all over. Please stand, and contestants, don't forget to tell them thank you. Many of them give up a lot of days away from their families. We have several other special guests who have worked very hard on this contest. One of those are the group of freshman students from Northeastern Junior College who served as group leaders yesterday and again today, if they would please stand. I think these folks are with us. Mr. Doug Smith from the Nebraska College of Technical Agriculture at Curtis, Nebraska, along with his students. They did a number of jobs. Are they with us this evening? Not here this evening, but if you get a chance, be sure and let those folks know how much we appreciate all they did. They helped us today with the carload contest, yesterday and the day before. They washed sheep and goats and just made this contest, took it to another level as far as the small ruminants are concerned. We also have with us the National Western Stock Show Media Scholars. Please give them a good round of applause. And finally, I would just like to thank all of you who helped us in the manner of either showing livestock, driving livestock, stirring animals in the contest. If you helped in any way yesterday or today, that group of people, please stand. Our next item of business is to remind you as coaches and young people, to remind your coaches that there is a list on the inside of your program of people who helped sponsor awards, and we also have a list of people who provided livestock. If you don't have it, we'll get it for you, so that they can write thank yous. Please, coaches, take time. It's something that I thought was very important, and I still believe it is, when you get home from a contest, to take a little bit of time and sit down and ask your young people to write a thank you. It's not nearly so important how much you say as it is that you took time to say thank you. And those people appreciate it, and when they get 10, 20, 30, maybe 50 thank you notes, it's a lot easier when we go to get an animal from them next year. So please help us with that, along with those who sponsor awards. And with that, I think we're ready to get into the awards. So we're going to start with the awards for the junior college carload judging, which we did today. We judged 6 classes of cattle, and they were asked 10 questions, so a possible 350 points. I'm going to call them up as I do every year. We'll call them up in no particular order. Once we get them up front, then we will tell you what order they are in, and if you'd like to take a picture, you can. I would like to have Logan Berman, Fort Scott Community College, Wade Leachman from Casper College, Sidney Baldwin from Northeastern Junior College, Carol Benecki from South Plains College, Sam Ratliff from Northeastern Oklahoma A&M, Kaylee Davis from Casper, Madison Kelly from Modesto, Kendall Nix from Belen, Aiden Davis from Eastern Oklahoma, and Coulter Sharp from Casper College. And so, Judy, you would like the 10th individual on which end? The far end, okay? 10th individual had a score of 326 points. We had a 3-way tie for 8th, 9th, and 10th, and 7th, had a 4-way tie with 326 points. And 10th is Sam Ratliff from Northeastern Oklahoma A&M. Congratulations, and Sam, if you'll start the line at the other end. Same score in 9th is Coulter Sharp from Casper College. 8th place is Carol Benecki from South Plains. And winning that tiebreaker, having the better score on questions, is Aiden Davis from Eastern Oklahoma State College. In 6th place, with 328 points, Sydney Baldwin from Northeastern Junior College. 5th high individual with 332 points, Kendall Nix from Belen College. 4th high individual had one more point, 333, Wade Leachman from Casper College. Had a tie for 2nd, such that 3rd place goes to Madison Kelly from Modesto Junior College. And I'm going to turn in my booklet to look at the awards and the people who are providing them, and you can do the same. And as you look under Junior College, carload, page 4, it talks about the high individual. The reserve individual will receive a plaque from the National Western Stock Show, and your reserve champion individual winning that tiebreaker for 2nd and 3rd is Logan Bierman from Fort Scott Community College. And your high individual had 2 additional points at 338, receiving a ribbon from the National Western, plaque from the National Western Stock Show, a director chair from JBS Swift, and a boot certificate from the Justin Boot Company. Your high individual in the Junior College Carload Judging Contest in 2023 at the National Western is Kaylee Davis from Casper College. Okay, you guys can be seated. And you guys have ribbons for the top 10 teams, is that correct? So I'd like a representative from these 10th through 3rd place teams to please come forward. 10th place team in the Junior College Carload Contest had a score of 1526, and that's the team from Lincoln Land College. Representative, please. As we read these off, you guys at your tables designate who you would like to come up so that that's not a discussion you have to have once I call off your team. Congratulations to Lincoln Land. 9th high team is Modesto Junior College with 1,530 points. Our 8th high team goes to Fort Scott Community College with 1,536. Seventh high team goes to Blackhawk East with 1,540 points. Team coached by Tim Hubbard and Blake Bloomberg. It's kind of an inside joke. Tim reminded me that the last several times when they've won something, I never mention his name. So I don't know how much he has to do with the carload team, but he is very good with the sheep and the goats. 6th high team is Northeastern Junior College with 1,549. Our 5th high team with 1,552 is the team from Northern Oklahoma College, coached by Jennifer Bedwell. Our 4th high team with 1,556 points is the team from Northeastern Oklahoma A&M, coached by Matty Haynes. One additional point, 1,550 57 is the team from Illinois Central College, coached by Mr. Grant Grebner. We're down to the top two. Page 5 says that the reserve champion team will receive a plaque and a banner from the National Western Stock Show and a plaque from Fort Scott Community College. Your reserve champion team, a score of 1,559 points, is the team from Casper College with a large cheering section in the back. And your champion team receiving a plaque and banner from the National Western, a boot certificate from the Justin Boot Company, a plaque from Jerry and Marcia Douglas, is the team from Boleyn College with 1,588 points of tremendous score in this year's competition. I'd like to have, I want all of them to come forward. From Boleyn, those team members are Kendall Nix, Eli Halford, Taylor Turner, Ethan Sanchez, and Kyle Real. The coaches can come up too if you would like. A 29-point margin in the carload contest is huge. So these guys had a fantastic day today judging our cattle in the carload. Congratulations to them. Outstanding job. Congratulations to Boleyn. Okay, we'll move on to the senior college carload competition. I'd like the following individuals to please come forward. If I could have Lane Slayton from Iowa State, Trey Conley from Kansas State, Mackenzie Hareth from Iowa State, Luke Harker from Kansas State, Catherine Estep from Texas Tech, Elisa Wagner from Texas A&M, Lucas DeLapp from Chico State, Jennifer Holscher from South Dakota State, Annie Rinke from South Dakota State, and Caleb Edens from Oklahoma State. Again, 350 points possible. They judged exactly the same classes and answered the same questions as the junior college contestants. Your 10th high individual with 326 points, actually tied for 9th, is Caleb Edens from Oklahoma State. Ninth high individual is Lane Slayton from Iowa State. Same score, winning the tiebreaker, broken on questions. Our 8th high individual had one more point at 327. That is Annie Rinke from South Dakota State University. We had a three-way tie for 5th, 6th, and 7th. Our 7th high individual from Kansas State is Trey Conley. 6th high individual with 328 from South Dakota State, Jennifer Holscher. And winning that tiebreaker, finishing in 5th from Iowa State, Mackenzie Hareth. Fourth high individual had a score of 329 from Chico State, Lucas DeLapp. Third high individual with 330, actually tied for 2nd, broken on questions. Your third high individual from Kansas State, Mr. Luke Harper. If you'd turn to page 6 in your program, you can see the awards. Reserve high individual receives a plaque from the National Western Stock Show. This individual won that tiebreaker for 2nd, finishing as your reserve champion individual from Texas A&M University, Elisa Wagner. And your high individual receives an award from the National Western Stock Show, boot certificate from the Justin Boot Company. Simply one more point, 331, Catherine Eastep from Texas Tech University. Congratulations to our top 10 senior college carload individuals. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Teams. 10th high team is Ohio State University with 15-13. Ohio State. 9th high team is Kansas State University with 1,528 points. Eighth high team had 1,531, the Cowboys from the University of Wyoming. Seventh high team with 1,557 is Chico State University. Sixth high team with 1,574, Oklahoma State University. Fifth high team is Iowa State University with 1,582. Fourth high team is Western Illinois with 1,590 points. Third high team are the Jackrabbits from South Dakota State University, 1,592 points. I'm now looking at page 7 of your awards, and it says that the reserve champion team will receive a plaque and a banner from the National Western Stock Show, as well as a plaque from Land O'Lakes Purina. 1,603 points, only one different from the champions. That goes to Texas A&M University, your reserve champion team. Congratulations to Texas A&M. Your champion team will receive a plaque and a banner from the National Western, boot certificate from Justin Boot Company, as well as a plaque and trophy from the Steve Gable family. Your champion team with one additional point, 1,604, are the Red Raiders from Texas Tech University. I'd like the entire team to please come forward. Those team members led by Catherine Eastep, Madeline Adams, Clint Demmett, Kyler Coward, and Kelton Poe, your champion carload judging team at this year's National Western in senior college. Congratulations, Red Raiders. Okay, we're making good progress. You can turn in your awards booklet to the Junior College Swine Awards. Those are on page 8. So we're going to recognize the top 10 individuals. The first 6 will recognize you at your table. You can stand. There's not a ribbon for you. But these top 10, if you think swine judging is easy, there was only 1 point difference between 10th and 1st. Right? So we had a 3-way tie for 8th and a 7-way tie for 1st. So that's about as close as it gets. Yep, for 10? Excellent. We'll bring them all up. I like it when that plan comes together. I would like to have, this is for swine, right? Logan Bierman, Fort Scott. Taylor Turner, Belen. Clay Brillhart, Butler. Shaylee Maddox, Lincoln Land. Cole Murphy, Lakeland. Bridget Weller, Hutchinson. Maggie McStay, Blackhawk. Emerson Tarr, Lakeland. Ashlyn O'Brien, Butler. And Caden Bratton, Casper College. In 10th with 241 points. Again, this tie is for 8th, 9th, and 10th. Broken on swine reasons. 10th high individual is Logan Bierman from Fort Scott Community College. 9th high individual, Ashlyn O'Brien from Butler Community College. 8th high individual winning that tiebreaker, Taylor Turner from Belen College. The rest of you have the honor of having the same score. Your 7th high individual is Caden Bratton from Casper College. 6th high individual, Clay Brillhart from Butler Community College. 5th high individual, Shaylee Maddox from Lincoln Land. 4th high individual, Emerson Tarr from Lakeland College. 3rd high individual, Cole Murphy from Lakeland College. And now we're down to 2. Reserve champion individual receives a canvas wrap from the National Western. Your reserve champion individual from Blackhawk East is Maggie McStay. Your high individual will receive a plaque from the National Western and a director chair from the Colorado Pork Producers. Your high individual at this year's contest from the salt capital of the world at Hutchinson Community College, Bridget Weller. Congratulations to our top junior college swine judges. According to my program, we have awards for the top 5 teams in swine. Your 5th high team, if we could have a representative, please, is Casper College with 1,185 points. Our 4th high team in swine is Blackhawk East with 1,186 points. Third high team has a score of 1187, is Lakeland College. Again, on page 8, you show the awards for swine. The reserve champion team receives canvas wrap from the National Western Stock Show, as well as ribbons. Your reserve champion team and your champion team in swine had the same score. So broken on team reasons in swine, reserve champion team is Butler Community College. And your winning team receives an award from the National Western, as well as a plaque from JBS and Shepherd's Crooks from Flatland Show Pigs, Mr. Ben Cooley and his company there. Your champion team, the same score, is Northern Oklahoma College. Congratulations. 1189. Team members are Anna Hannon, Blake Peterson, Cale Campbell, Cooper Thompson, and Olivia Gerloff. Congratulations to Northern Oklahoma. If you'll turn in your booklet now to page 9. We'll move on to the senior college swine. Again, we have ribbons for 10, correct? I would like the following individuals to please come forward. Mr. Eric Schaefer, Oklahoma State. Pace Middlestat, Oklahoma State. Ryan Michael, Ohio State. Caitlin Boyson, Sam Houston State. Abby Walker from Chico State. Colin Welper from Texas Tech University. Ty Drock from Oklahoma State. Cade Penley from Oklahoma State. Dylan Sheese from Iowa State. And Will Spicer from Texas A&M University. Your top 10 individuals in senior college swine judging. 250 points possible. 10th individual had 241, and that goes to Ty Drock from Oklahoma State. One more point, we find a four-way tie for 6th. 9th individual from Sam Houston State is Caitlin Boyson. 8th individual is Ryan Michael from The Ohio State University. 7th individual is Pace Middlestat from Oklahoma State University. And winning that tiebreaker at 242 points, Eric Schaefer from Oklahoma State University. We had a four-way tie for 2nd with 243 points. Your 5th individual with that score is Abby Walker from Chico State. 4th individual is Colin Welper from Texas Tech University. 3rd individual is Cade Penley from Oklahoma State University. As we look on page 9, the awards, the reserve champion individual receives a canvas wrap from the Colorado Pork Producers Council. Your 2nd individual winning that tiebreaker, 243 points, Mr. Dylan Sheese from Iowa State University. Your high individual receiving an award from a plaque from the National Western and a director chair from the Colorado Pork Producers is Mr. Will Spicer from Texas A&M University. Congratulations to our top 10 individuals, senior college swine judging. Ribbons for the top 5 teams. If you'd send a representative forward for the 5th place team with 1,180 points is Chico State University. Fourth high team with 1,190 points are the Red Raiders from Texas Tech University. The third high team had one additional point at 1191, and those are the Aggies from Texas A&M University. Our reserve champion team will receive canvas with a canvas wrap from the National Western Stock Show. They had 1,194 points. Your reserve champion team is Iowa State University. The champion team in swine judging, senior college, will receive awards from the National Western Stock Show, a plaque from JBS Swift, Shepherd's Crooks from Flatland Show Pigs, Mr. Ben Cooley. Your champion team had a score of 1,207 points, and those are the Cowboys from Oklahoma State University. Team members are Ty Drock, Cade Penley, Eric Schaefer, Gentry Squires, and Pace Middlestat. Turning our page in your booklet to page 10, we're now ready for the junior college. Sheep and goats, 10 ribbons. The following individuals, if you would please come forward. I'd like to see Clay Brillhart, Cole Ellerbrock, Emmett Myring, Landon Schutz, Crisera Nygren from Lynn Benton, J.C. Mull from Lynn Benton, Blake Peterson from Northern Oklahoma, Kaylee Pieper from Casper, Connor Crudson from Blackhawk, and Cole Murphy from Lakeland. 10th high individual with 286 points is Crisara Nygren from Lynn Benton Community College. We had a tie for 7th, 8th, and 9th with 287 points. 9th goes to Landon Schutz from Connors State College. 8th high individual with 287 is Emmett Myring from Hutchinson Community College. And winning the tiebreaker, broken on reasons within sheep and goats, is Cole Ellerbrock from Lincoln Land College. Your 6th high individual from Butler Community College is Clay Brillhart. At a 3-way tie for 3rd. Your 5th high individual is J.C. Mull from Lynn Benton Community College. 4th is Blake Peterson from Northern Oklahoma College. And winning that tiebreaker, finishing in 3rd, is Kaylee Pieper from Casper College. Your reserve champion individual in sheep and goat judging will receive a canvas wrap from the National Western. And your reserve champion individual had 290 points. That is Cole Murphy from Lakeland College. High individual received awards from the National Western Stock Show as well as a fleece. The high individual with 296 points, that is a really, really good score, is Connor Crudson from Blackhawk East. Congratulations to our top 10 junior college individuals in sheep and goats. Awards for the top 5 teams. If I could have a representative from our 5th place team, Hutchinson Community College with 1,379 points. Fourth high team is Butler Community College with 1,392 points. The third high team had a score of 1,394, and that's the team from Casper College. The program tells you that our reserve champion team will receive a canvas wrap from the National Western Stock Show. Your reserve champion team had a score of 1,395, and that goes to Northern Oklahoma College. Your champion team will receive a plaque from the National Western Stock Show, a traveling trophy from the Junior College Coaches Association. If we could have Mr. Kane Austin representing them this evening, please join us up front. As well as shepherd's crooks provided by Mr. Johnny Trikel, who led us in the invocation. If Johnny would please come forward. Your champion team had 2 more points than the reserve champion team at 1,397 points, the team from Blackhawk East. Those team members are Connor Crudson, Grace Angati, Chevy Vasky, Colby Fry, and Maggie McStay. Team coached by Tim Hubbard and Blake Bloomberg. Congratulations to Blackhawk East. Moving to the senior college sheep and goats. Top 10 individuals. If I could have the following, please come forward. I would like to have Kendra Myers from Western Illinois, Jade Parrish from Kansas State, Keaton Woods from Texas A&M, Robbie Burkett from Iowa State, Kelly Spicer from Iowa State, Ty Drock from Oklahoma State, Ross Wingert, Jake Dawson, Case LaRoe, and Gentry Squires. We had a 5-way tie for 6th in sheep and goats with 281 points. 10th individual is Ty Drock from Oklahoma State University. 9th goes to Kelly Spicer from Iowa State University. 8th is Ross Wingert from Texas Tech. 7th is Robbie Burkett from Iowa State. And winning the tiebreaker in 6th is Jake Dawson from Texas Tech. One additional point at 282 is our 5th individual, Mr. Keaton Woods from Texas A&M. One additional point in 4th with 283, Case LaRoe from Texas Tech University. Had a tie for 2nd, 284 points, finishing in 3rd. This was broken on reasons in sheep and goats. Your 3rd high individual from Kansas State, Jade Parrish. Receiving a canvas wrap, your reserve individual, that canvas wrap from the National Western Stock Show. Your reserve champion individual winning the tiebreaker is Gentry Squires from Oklahoma State. Your high individual will receive a fleece from the National Western Stock Show and I believe a plaque. Your high individual with 289 points out of a possible 300 is Kendra Myers from Western Illinois University. All right, congratulations, top 10 individuals in sheep and goat judging. Top teams in sheep and goat judging. We have awards for the top 5 teams. Please send a representative in 5th from Texas A&M University. They had 1,337 points. 4th high team is Western Illinois University with 1,342 points. 3rd high team, I keep thinking of John Wooden, be quick but don't hurry. 3rd high team is Iowa State University with 1,367 points. Our 2nd high team will receive a canvas wrap from the National Western Stock Show. A reserve champion team, senior college, judging sheep and goats with 1,385 is Texas Tech University. Team awards. We have awards from the National Western Stock Show, award from the Senior College Coaches Association. If Dr. Parker Henley would represent them, please come forward. Shepherd's Crooks provided by Johnny Trikel, if he would please come back up front. Your high team in sheep and goats at this year's contest had 1,399 points. Your winning team is Oklahoma State University. Team members, please come forward. Ty Drock, Cade Penley, Eric Schaefer, Gentry Squires, and Pace Middlestat. Congratulations to the Cowboys. Now turning in your booklet to page 12. We have Junior College Cattle Awards, and there's several different categories. I'm going to call up a few more than 10 because they're going to get an award in one of those categories. And we'll just get them all up here. And Judy's going to pitch and I'm going to bat, and we're going to do well here. Our top individuals to please come forward. I would like to have Jacob Cloud, Connor Crudson, Emma Richards, Chevy Vasky, Jessica Simpson, Avery Oliver, Cole Murphy, Cale Campbell, Kayla Menon, Ty Nodal, Olivia Gerloff, Maggie McStay, and Anna Hannon. Okay, Judy, can we start with feedlot? Does that work? Should have awards for 5 in feedlot. Ribbons. Okay. What do you have? Plaques? Plaques is fine. You have 5? Just 1? Okay. Okay. You will never be lost again. I'm going to read 5 because that's what they gave me, and we have awards for the top individual. 5th high individual in feedlot cattle. I had 1 class and 1 set of reasons, so a possible of 100. You had to have 98 to make this list. Your 5th high individual from Lynn Benton Community College is Emma Richards. There you go. 4th high individual is Connor Crudson from Blackhawk East with the same score. 3rd high individual is Avery Oliver from Boleyn College. And 2nd goes to Jacob Claude from Casper College. All had 98. All of these had 98. Okay, Emma, Connor, and Jacob, you can have a seat. The high individual in feedlot cattle, winning the bell that's pretty loud, is Chevy Vasky from Blackhawk East. And you can stay up here. Yes? Can we do cattle reasons? And do we have 5? Good. Our 5th high individual in cattle reasons, we gave 4 sets of reasons, 200 possible, had to have 188 to get on the list. 5th high individual is Olivia Gerloff from Northern Oklahoma College. 4th high individual with the same score at 188 is Cole Murphy from Lakeland College. 3rd high individual, Anna Hannon from Northern Oklahoma with 189. Those first 2 had 188. Also with 189 in 2nd is Maggie McStay from Blackhawk East. And your high individual will receive a plaque from the American Hereford Association with 2 additional points. 191 from Blackhawk East is Chevy Vasky. Okay, now we're ready to get into what we brought you most early up here for, was our top 10 individuals in cattle judging. And you had to have 450 possible, had to have 430 to get in the top 10. 10th high individual is Kayla Menon from Joliet Junior College. Ninth high individual with 430, they both had 430. 9th is Cale Campbell from Northern Oklahoma College. 8th is Ty Nodal from Lakeland College with 431. Ty for 7th and 8th both had 431, and 7th winning the tiebreaker, Cole Murphy from Lakeland College. 1 additional point at 432, and 6th is Olivia Gerloff, Northern Oklahoma College. 5th high individual with 433 from Boleyn is Avery Oliver. 1 additional point in 4th, Maggie McStay from Blackhawk East. 1 additional point, we had a tie for 2nd and 3rd with 435. 3rd goes to Jessica Simpson from Lynn Benton Community College. Second high individual reserve champion in cattle judging this year in junior college receives a canvas wrap from the National Western, and that is Anna Hannon from Northern Oklahoma College, 435 points. 2 points higher, receiving the coveted Angus bull from the American Angus Association, as well as a plaque from the National Western. Your high individual in cattle judging is Chevy Vasky from Black Hawk East. Congratulations to our top 10 cattle judges, junior college. Okay, let's regroup. We're going to do the same exercise here with the senior college. Again, multiple categories here, which is great in the cattle division. And I would like the following individuals to please come forward. I guess first I better do the junior college cattle, huh? I've got 5 in junior college cattle. Yep, teams. Belen is in 5th with 2,119. I need a representative from Belen, please. Are we good? Fifth to Belen. All right, 4th high team had 21-21. That's the team from Butler Community College. If we could have a rep, please. From Butler. 3rd high team had 21-29. That's the team from Black Hawk East. Your 2nd high team says here on page 13 will receive, nope. Sorry, I'm not on the right page. Page before. Doesn't show an award for the reserve high team, but they do receive ribbons. If I could have an individual from Lakeland College with 2,130 points, your reserve champion cattle judging team at this year's contest. Interesting. And your winning team in cattle judging with 2,139 points is Northern Oklahoma College. Yes. Team members are Anna Hannon, Blake Peterson, Cale Campbell, Cooper Thompson, and Olivia Gerloff. They do receive awards from the National Western, team member plaques from the Hereford Association, and a plaque from Land O'Lakes Purina. Your champion team, junior college cattle judging. Do what? And the reserve champion team received a canvas wrap. Congratulations. Now I'm ready to bring up those top individuals in senior cattle judging, correct? Okay, I'm going to bring up 12 because 2 of them are going to receive an award in the special categories. I would like to have Hunter Miller, Sarah Sargent, Robbie Burkett, Eric Schaefer, Ty Drock, John Reeves, Pace Middlestat, Cash Horton, Cade Penley, Dylan Sheese, Gentry Squires, and Will Banks. Judy, can we do cattle reasons, sorry. Top individuals in cattle reasons. Yep. How many do you have? Do you have 5? Very good. Fifth high individual in cattle reasons, again, 4 sets of reasons, 200 possible. Fifth high individual had 191 from Texas A&M, John Rivas. One additional point, we had a tie for third and fourth with 192. Fourth is Cade Penley from Oklahoma State University. Winning the tiebreaker also from Oklahoma State is Gentry Squires. Reserve champion individual, senior college. That's on page 16. In reasons, your reserve champion receives a plaque from the National Western. 193 points is Cash Horton from Texas Tech. And the champion individual in cattle reasons, junior college, receives an award from the National Western and a judging notebook, correct, from the American Angus Association. And that high individual had 194 points in cattle reasons. Ty Drock from Oklahoma State University. And now feedlot cattle. Okay, I'll recognize 5 and we'll give a bell to the high individual. Top 5 in feedlot cattle, again, 100 possible, 50 on the class, 50 on the reasons. Fifth high individual had 96, and that's Pace Middlestat from Oklahoma State. Fourth with 97 points is Cash Horton from Texas Tech. Third with 98 points, Dylan Sheese from Iowa State. And your top 2 individuals in feedlot cattle judging both had a 99, near perfection. Second place goes to Cade Penley from Oklahoma State, and the bell goes to Ty Drock from Oklahoma State. Now going to top 10 overall, cattle judging, senior college. John and Pace, you may be seated. I have nothing more for you this time. Your 10th high individual had 431 points, and that is Hunter Miller from South Dakota State. Ninth, both these individuals had 431. Ninth goes to Will Banks from Kansas State. 2 points higher, a tie for 7th and 8th with 433. 8th goes to Sarah Sargent from South Dakota State University. Winning the tiebreaker in 7th is Gentry Squires from Oklahoma State University. 5th and 6th and 4th, a 3-way tie with 434 points. 6th high individual goes to Robbie Burkett from Iowa State. 5th goes to Dylan Sheese from Iowa State. And winning the tiebreaker from Oklahoma State, Eric Schaefer. Had a tie for 2nd and 3rd with 438 points. Your 3rd high individual is Cade Penley from Oklahoma State. Your 2nd high individual in senior college in the cattle. 438 points is Ty Drock from Oklahoma State University, receiving a canvas wrap. And your high individual with 1 additional point, receiving the very coveted bronze bull from the American Hereford Association, plaque and ribbon from the National Western. Your high individual in cattle judging is Cash Horton from Texas Tech University. I'm now on page 16, junior college reasons. Oh, we got to do teams, sorry. Cattle teams. Senior cattle college teams. 5th goes to the Jackrabbits from South Dakota State with 21-33. Two points more in 4th with 21-35, Texas A&M. Third high team with 2143, Texas Tech University. Our reserve champion team had 2147. They receive a canvas wrap from the National Western. That's the team from Iowa State University. Champion team will receive plaques from the American Hereford Association, awards from the National Western. Your champion team in cattle judging with 2173 are the Cowboys from Oklahoma State. I've introduced them already, but they are Ty Drock, Cade Penley, Eric Schaefer, Gentry Squires, and Pace Middlestad. Congratulations to the Cowboys. Now we're on page 16, ready for junior college top individuals in oral reasons. Do you have ribbons for 10? Yes, sir. I'd like the following to please come forward. Bridget Weller, Maggie McStay, Jacob Claude, Avery Oliver, Grace Angati, Tyler Nodal, Weston McElroy, Cole Murphy, Chevy Vasky, and Anna Hannon. Tenth high individual, possible score of 400, is Grace Angati from Blackhawk East. Ninth high individual, 369, ninth and eighth tied. Ninth goes to Ty Nodal from Lakeland College. Winning the tiebreaker in eighth is Avery Oliver from Boleyn College. 1 point higher, also from Boleyn, 370 points to Weston McElroy. Sixth with 372 is Jacob Claude from Casper College. Fifth goes to Cole Murphy from Lakeland College with 373. Had a tie for third and fourth with 375. Two teammates. Fourth goes to Maggie McStay from Blackhawk East, and third goes to Chevy Vasky from Blackhawk East. The reserve individual receives a plaque from the National Western Stock Show with one additional point at 376 points. Bridget Weller from Hutchinson Community College. And your high individual receiving a notebook from the American Angus Association, awards from the National Western, 380 points out of a possible 400, is Anna Hannon from Northern Oklahoma College. Top teams, junior college reasons. If I could have a representative from the top five. Fifth high team with 1,805, slightly over a 45 average, Lakeland College. Fourth high team with 1,814 points is Butler Community College. Third high team had 1,821 points, Boleyn College. Your reserve champion team, I don't see an award listed. They will get ribbons. 1,836 points, your reserve champion team in oral reasons is Northern Oklahoma College. The winning team will receive traveling trophy from Kelly and Gina Birch, plaques from the National Western Stock Show, high team and oral reasons on the senior college side, on the junior college side, averaging a 46 on those reasons, is Blackhawk East, 1,844 points. Team members are Chevy Vasky, Maggie McStay, Grace Angati, Connor Crudson, and Callie Fry. Colby Fry. Congratulations to Blackhawk East. Coached by Tim Hubbard and Blake Bloomberg. Now moving to senior college reasons. Should have awards for 10. The top 10 individuals, please come forward. I'd like to have Cade Penley, Pace Middlestat, John Rivas, Hunter Miller, Keaton Woods, Gentry Squires, Eric Schaefer, Dylan Sheese, Cash Horton, and Ty Drock. As was the case with the junior college, there's 400 points possible. They gave 8 sets yesterday afternoon. Your 10th high individual from Texas A&M is John Rivas. 375 points. There's a 3-way tie for 8th, 9th, and 10th. 9th high individual, Hunter Miller from South Dakota State University. Winning the tiebreaker in 8th is Pace Middlestat from Oklahoma State University. 7th had 378 points, a tie for 6th and 7th with that score. 7th goes to Keaton Woods from Texas A&M University. Winning the tiebreaker is Cade Penley in 6th from Oklahoma State. 1 point higher at 379. In 5th is Ty Drock from Oklahoma State University. We had a tie for 3rd and 4th with 380 points. 4th goes to Cash Horton from Texas Tech University. Winning that tiebreaker in 3rd with 380, Dylan Sheese from Iowa State University. It says the reserve individual will receive a plaque from the National Western. 381 points. In 2nd place, Eric Schaefer, Oklahoma State. And your winning individual in reasons in senior college receiving a plaque from the National Western, receiving a judging notebook from the American Angus Association and a plaque from National Western. 383 points, Gentry Squires, Oklahoma State. Congratulations, top 10 senior college oral reasons. Bottom of page 16, team reasons. Senior college have awards for the top 5, if I could have a representative, from Chico State with 1,807 points. Again, just over a 45-point average for the team. Moving up to 4th with 1,851 points, now a little over a 46-point average for the team, is Iowa State University. The 3rd high team with 1,860 points, Texas A&M University. The reserve champion team in oral reasons with 1,865 points are the Red Raiders from Texas Tech. And the champion team with 1,896 points, I don't know if it's a record, but that's 47.4 a set on 40 sets. Your champion team receiving a trophy for reasons from Kelly and Gina Birch, traveling trophy, receiving a plaque and traveling trophy from Jerome Settles and family, that team from Oklahoma State University. Ty Drock, Cade Penley, Eric Schaefer, Gentry Squires, and Pace Middlestat. Congratulations to Cowboys. Okay, now ready for top 10 overall in the junior college competition. I'd like the following individuals to please come forward. I would like to have Nick Deppy, Kaylee Pieper, Clay Brillhart, Avery Oliver, Cole Murphy, Anna Hannon, Cale Campbell, Chevy Vasky, Caden Bratton, and Connor Crudson. Incredible scores on a really good day. 1,000 points possible, 600 placing, 400 reasons. This group all had 949 or higher. 10th high individual is Anna Hannon from Northern Oklahoma College, 949. 1 point higher, a tie for 8th and 9th with 950. 9th goes to Nick Deppy from Butler Community College. Winning that tiebreaker in 8th is Cale Campbell from Northern Oklahoma College. 1 point higher, we had a tie for 6th and 7th with 951. 7th goes to Kaylee Pieper from Casper College. Finishing in 6th, winning the tiebreaker, Chevy Vasky from Blackhawk East. 5th with 954 points from Butler Community College, Clay Brillhart. Had a tie for 3rd and 4th with 955. 4th goes to Caden Bratton from Casper College. Winning that tiebreaker from Boleyn College is Avery Oliver. Judy, it says here that those individuals, the top 10, all receive mugs from the National Western Stock Show, correct? RTIC mugs, and the top 5 receiving banners from the Showtimes magazine. Your reserve champion individual receiving a special award from the National Western Stock Show. Your reserve champion individual had 960 points, and that is Connor Crudson, Blackhawk East. Your high individual receiving an award, a cowhide actually from the National Western Stock Show, boot certificate from Justin Boot Company, and a $400 hat certificate from Greeley Hat Works. Your high individual, 963 points, Cole Murphy from Lakeland College. Do we have awards for all 10 teams now? We do. So a representative from the 10th high team, that is Connors State College with 4563. Ninth high team had 4589, Lincoln Land College. Lincoln Land. Remember, have that designee already determined if you would. Our 8th high team from the salt capital of the world, Hutchinson Community College, 4628. It's a fantastic score for those folks. 7th with 4644, Lynn Benton Community College. Sixth with 4665, Boleyn College. Fifth with 4676, Lakeland College. Fourth high team, first ones to the banquet tonight, 4,694 points. Your Casper College finishes fourth. Top three teams all had more than 4,700 points. That's a fantastic day. Your third high team had 4,702. And that's the team from Butler Community College. Those top five teams, it says, receive banner from Showtime's magazine. Your reserve champion team will receive a plaque from the National Western, team member plaques from the American Hereford Association. Your reserve champion team had a score of 47-12, and that goes to Black Hawk East. We'd like the entire team to please come forward. Those team members are Chevy Vasky, Maggie McStay, Grace Angatti, Connor Crudson, and Colby Fry. Congratulations, Black Hawk East. Okay, your champion team receiving awards and a cowhide from National Western Stock Show, boot certificates from Justin Boot Company, traveling trophy, team member plaque from the Wagner family. With 4,723 points, your champion team comes from Northern Oklahoma College. They are Cale Campbell, Anna Hannon, Blake Peterson, Cooper Thompson, Olivia Gerloff. We also have an award for the coach of the team, Miss Jennifer Bedwell, from the Wagner family, receiving a nice coaster set. Congratulations, well done, Northern Oklahoma College, this year's champion team in livestock judging at the National Western Stock Show. Okay, we're ready for the senior college top individuals. Top 10 individuals had to have 947 points out of 1,000 to make this list. If I could please have Ty Drock, Gentry Squires, Dylan Sheese, Jake Dawson, Robbie Burkett, Cash Horton, Pace Middlestat, Keaton Woods, Gentry Squires, and Ty Drock. Okay, sorry. I've got Cash, Robbie, Pace, Jake, Keaton, Dylan, Eric, Schaefer, Gentry, Cade, and Ty. Two more coming. Sorry, my fault. Okay, we got them all. You guys got the ribbons. Okay, 10th high individual with 947 points is Cash Horton from Texas Tech University. 9th high individual, we had a tie for 8th and 9th with 948. 9th goes to Robbie Burkett from Iowa State. 8th goes to Pace Middlestat, Oklahoma State, 948. 1 point higher, we had a tie for 6th and 7th with 949. 7th goes to Texas Tech's Jake Dawson. winning that tiebreaker from Texas A&M, Keaton Woods. Fifth high individual with 952 points, Dylan Sheese, Iowa State University. Fourth high individual had a score of 956, as did third. Third and fourth tied with 956 teammates. Fourth goes to Eric Schaefer. Third goes to Gentry Squires. Again, those top 10 individuals receive mugs from the National Western. Top 5 receive banners from the Showtimes magazine. Your reserve champion individual receiving a special award from the National Western. With 959 points, your reserve champion individual from Oklahoma State is Cade Penley. Your high individual will receive a $400 hat certificate from the Greeley Hat Works, boot certificate from Justin Boot Company, a cowhide from the National Western Stock Show. Your high individual, 1 point higher, 960 points from Oklahoma State, is Ty Drock. Congratulations to our top 10 individuals, senior college at this year's National Western. We have team awards for the top 10 teams. If I could have a representative, your 10th high team with 4470 are the Cowboys from the University of Wyoming. Ninth with 4528, the University of Nebraska at Lincoln. The 8th high team had 4587, Western Illinois University. Seventh high team had a score of 4593, and that's the team from Chico State. Placing sixth with 4626 are the Wildcats from Kansas State University. Fifth high team had a score of 4631. Those are the Jackrabbits from South Dakota State University. Fourth high team had a score of 4663, and that goes to Texas A&M University. These top 5 teams overall receiving a banner from the Showtimes magazine. Your third place team with a score of 4708 is Iowa State University. The reserve champion team received special award from the National Western Stock Show. They had 10 additional points at 47-18, and those are the Red Raiders from Texas Tech University. Yes, we'd like the whole team to please come forward. Congratulations to the Red Raiders, a reserve champion team at this year's National Western Stock Show. Your champion team will receive cowhide from the National Western Stock Show, boot certificates. Hello. Boot certificates from the Justin Boot Company, traveling plaque for the team members and the team from the Wagner family, a traveling trophy from the Maine and Jew Association. Your champion team had a score of 47-79, and that goes to the Cowboys from Oklahoma State University. I'd like the team and the coach to please come forward. Team members are Ty Drock, Cade Penley, Gentry Squires, Eric Schaefer, Pace Middlestat, and very capably coached by Dr. Parker Henley, receiving a special award from the Wagner family. Congratulations to the Cowboys from Oklahoma State. Amazing day here at the National Western. Your 2023 National Western Livestock Judging Champions on the senior college side. Congratulations.
That the senior and junior high individual reason, senior and junior carload, Sheep and Swine need to come get their director chairs. So that we told them, but I don't want to forget. And then right over here are for senior.
Just a quick announcement and we'll let you go. If you were high individual in oral reasons in junior and senior college, Judy would like to see you up here. You're going to receive a director chair. Please come get your director chair. As well, if you were high individual in carload, announced earlier in junior and senior college, high individual, you get a director chair. Please come forward. If you were high individual in sheep on both, sheep and swine, high individual in both junior, senior college. Please come forward. You get a director chair. And the champion senior team and champion junior team, please come forward. You each get one of the large cowhides. And with that, I think we've come to the end of our program. Again, thank you for joining us on the World Wide Web. Thank you for joining us here at the Doubletree Hotel in the Mile High city of Denver, Colorado, home of your Denver Broncos.